Hi everybody, it's Lydia here. This is my BookTube-A-Thon TBR. This is the first BookTube-A-Thon I've ever taken part in. I wasn't actually on BookTube last year when this took place, so first timer here. Hi. Before I go on to talk about all the books that I'm hopefully going to be reading over the next week, I just want to say that 6 out of the 7 of the books that I've chosen are books from the book list of authors going to YA Shot this October. For those of you who don't know, YA Shot is an event taking place on the 28th of October this year in Uxbridge, England, and it's going to be packed full of workshops, talks, signings, everything, with loads of YA and middle grade authors. I will put links in the description below about how you can find out more information about this event. It's going to be really amazing. I'm really excited for it. I'm also taking part in the vlog tour for it, so I thought I'm going to try and read as many of the books by authors who are attending as I possibly can. So I have made a huge list, and it's a huge list of books by all the authors, and they're really amazing. Like, there's such an eclectic amazing collection of books on there. I'm so excited to read them all. So for this TBR I have picked books solely from that list, except for one because I just couldn't find one that fitted the challenge. So challenge number 1 is to read a book with blue on the cover, and I have picked The Bone Dragon by Alexia Casale. Alexia is actually the person who is running and organising the entire YA Shot event, pretty much single-handedly. I don't know how she's doing it. It's pretty damn amazing. This is about a young girl named Evie who has just had an operation on her ribs, but she had a cracked rib, and a tiny piece of the bone was given to her after the operation to keep. And she, with the help of, I think it's her uncle, carves this into a dragon. And this dragon comes to life at night and helps her to heal both from the physical scars of the operation and for the mental scars. It sounds really good. I've heard really great reviews. It's got blue all over the cover, so it definitely fits into this challenge, and I'm really excited to read it. Challenge number 2, read a book by an author who shares the same first letter of their last name as you. My surname starts with B, so I have picked My Second Life by Faye Bird. This is about a young woman who can remember her previous life, basically like she's been reincarnated, and she remembers her life before her current one, and she remembers that she did something bad and it's kind of haunting her, and it's sort of about her overcoming that and finding out about as much as she can about this life that she had and about this person whom she hurt. It sounds really interesting. This isn't really a topic that I've come across in a book before, so I'm really intrigued to see how she approaches it. She's got the same first letter of her surname as me, so it's perfect for this challenge. Challenge number 3 is to read someone's favourite book, and I asked around like my real life friends, and turns out I've read all of their favourite books. So ever since this challenge was announced, I've been like paying attention to what other booktubers' favourite books are, and I've been looking on Twitter and stuff, and I keep hearing about this one book, and it just so happens that she's also going to YA Shot, so it's perfect, and I have picked The Sin Eater's Daughter by Melinda Salisbury. This has been on my TBR for quite a long time. It keeps coming up on my Goodreads recommends, and so I've been meaning to read it. It's fantasy, and it's about a young woman who is chosen to marry the prince and become the queen of the kingdom. However, she also has this kind of, it's almost like a curse in a way put on her, where if she touches someone for the first time, they will be killed. I think that's the gist of it. It sounds really intriguing, like how is she going to marry someone if she can't touch them? I don't understand how it all works, but I'm really excited, and as I say, it has been on my TBR for quite a long time, so I'm excited to get looking forward to reading this, and I've heard so many people talking about this book and I know loads of people love it. So yeah, that's challenge number 3. Challenge number 4 is to read the last book you acquired, and as I just acquired a load of books by authors going to YA Shot, this is absolutely perfect. And one of those books was The City's Throne by Tom Pollock. This is the first in the Skyscraper Throne series. It's about this hidden city, this secret city underneath the city of London, full of monsters and magic and that sort of thing, and it's about this young woman named Beth who is a graffiti artist, and she stumbles upon this hidden city one day and everything changes. So it sounds really intriguing. It's got a really cool cover. Like, I really love this cover so much. Something about it just grabs your eye, you know. And it's one of the last books I acquired, because I just acquired a load of last books, so it's one of them. So that's my challenge number 4. Challenge number 5 is to finish a book without letting go of it, and this is the only book on my TBR, which isn't by an author going to Wire Shot, and the reason for that is I couldn't find one that was short enough, so I had to find another book from elsewhere, and I've gone for Saga Volume 1 by Brian K. Vaughan and Fiona Staples. If you saw my graphic novel haul last week, then you'll have seen me talking about this. If you didn't, click on here to go watch it. I bought a massive load of graphic novels in July, and this was one of the ones I bought, and there's pictures and awesome, and you should go check it out because there is literally something for everyone in that graphic novel haul. Like, one of the graphic novels in particular it's very different from the rest, let's put it that way. You should definitely go check that out. But I'm really looking forward to reading this because it has been on my TBR for ages. I finally bought it, and I'm going to read it in one sitting because it's really short and pretty and awesome. Challenge number 6 is to read a book that you really want to read, and my god, this was really difficult to pick because there are so many books on the Wire Shot book list which I really want to read, but I finally narrowed it down and bought Blood and Feathers by Lou Morgan. This is essentially about the battle between angels and the fallen, as they're called in this, but essentially, you know, demons, hell, creatures, etc. And while they're fighting, civilians, humans, etc. are getting, you know, caught in the crossfire. They're basically sort of at deadlock, and in order to break this deadlock, the angels go and find a girl named Alice who is going to somehow solve the whole war. God knows how. I'm really intrigued to see what this is like. I also really love this cover. Again, gorgeous cover. I really love this, and I really want to read this. So yeah, that is my challenge number 6. And the final challenge, challenge number 7, is to read 7 books. So I just picked another random book from the Wire Shot book list, and I've gone for Entangled by Kat Clark. I picked this because the synopsis just really intrigued me, so I'm just going to read you the start of the synopsis. 17-year-old Grace wakes up in a white room with a table, pens and paper, and no clue how she got there. As Grace pours her tangled life onto the page, she is forced to remember everything she tried to forget. It just sounds really intriguing, and again, Kat Clark is going to be at Wire Shot, so perfect. So those are the 7 books that I am reading for, hopefully reading for BookTube-A-Thon. I'm really excited about this TBR, like, I'm just like, yeah, this is going to be a good week of reading. I will see you at the end of the week, hopefully, when I will have read 7 books. Here's hoping. Good luck everyone, bye!